Welcome to this session on Peace Corps Prep. We have a lot of information packed into this short presentation, so we'll move quickly. The presentation will be available on the UCEAP website after today, but feel free to take snapshots as we go along. And we will have Q&A at the end, so stick around for that. First, let's start by highlighting some of the benefits of studying abroad through UCEAP, which is the official study abroad provider for the entire UC system. Our programs are designed specifically for UC students. And with programs in over 40 countries, we have a perfect study abroad program to suit your needs. While on UCEAP, you'll remain enrolled in your UC campus, which means you do not have a leave of absence during your study abroad program, and your financial aid goes with you. As a UCEAP student, you are guaranteed that all the courses you take abroad will receive UC credit. So welcome. My name is Sarah Abraham, and I am the program coordinator for UCEAP's Peace Corps Prep program.
Hello, everyone. My name is Thomas Balija, Peace Corps recruiter based in Irvine. I served in the Peace Corps from 2017 to 2019 as an agriculture volunteer in the beautiful land of Zambia.
Wonderful. We're so happy to have you here today, Thomas.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to start with the poll. So just to gauge familiarity, so on a scale of 1 to 5, how familiar are you with the Peace Corps? There are the results there. Pretty familiar, 4 out of 5. Wonderful.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for participating. I'm really excited that some of you are familiar with Peace Corps. And we are here to share more information about our agency, the work we do abroad, and all the wonderful opportunities that we have. So a little bit about Peace Corps. We are a federal agency. We were founded in 1961 by John F. Kennedy. So for 60 years, we have sent qualified US citizens abroad to serve in communities for 27 months. We work in 63 countries and we have 6 sectors. And today I want to share top 5 things to know about Peace Corps. Peace Corps is a highly professional and selective federal program. As a volunteer, you would connect with a local community. Actually, you would be a guest. Communities abroad are really excited to host volunteers for 2 years. You can choose the region where you go and what you do. Remember, it's a 27-month commitment. Also, we provide a lot of wonderful Peace Corps benefits. We provide a monthly stipend, health insurance, wonderful professional development opportunities, and also after finishing service, returned volunteers have access to non-competitive eligibility, grad school programs, and student loan assistance. Next slide. Thank you. So I mentioned that we have 6 sectors, and I do want to talk briefly about these sectors. So education volunteers play an important role in creating links among schools, parents, and communities. Community economic volunteers work with development banks, non-governmental organizations, and municipalities to encourage economic opportunities in communities. Youth and development volunteers work with youth in communities to promote engagement and active citizenship, including gender awareness, health and HIV/AIDS education, environmental awareness, sports, and fitness. Agriculture volunteers work with small-scale farmers and families to increase food security and production and adapt to climate change while promoting environmental conservation. Health volunteers work within their communities to promote important topics such as nutrition, maternal and child health, basic hygiene, and water sanitation. And environment volunteers lead grassroots efforts to protect the environment and strengthen understanding of environmental issues. Next slide. So now we have another poll. So feel free to participate and please let us know what sectors you're interested in. All right, education, wonderful. Thank you for participating. Next slide. So I do want to share additional information as it relates to our sectors. So as you can see, education is the largest sector and the majority of job openings are in Africa. However, we always need volunteers in every single sector. So I highly encourage you to connect with a recruiter so you can better understand what it means to be a volunteer in one of these sectors. Next slide.
Wonderful. So because Peace Corps is very selective, it launched the Peace Corps Prep program to help college students better prepare for Peace Corps service. And it has collaborated with UCEAP to offer this program now to UC students. So it is a self-paced, free certificate program that helps you develop the skills and experience to become a highly competitive applicant for Peace Corps. And for those who are not sure if they want to join Peace Corps after they graduate, the program can also serve as a way to prepare for a career in international development, in public service, or the NGO sector. What the PrEP program does is create a framework for building the 4 core competencies that are critical to being a Peace Corps volunteer. So program, you're going to integrate coursework with hands-on experience, professional development, and a term abroad with UCEAP. PrEP program, as you'll see here, corresponds to the application process, which lets you choose the region you want to go to and the type you'd like to do. So if you are really interested in Peace Corps, I always advise is first explore and discover a Peace Corps opportunity that excites you. See what skills you would need to be competitive for that position, and then shape your Peace Corps Prep curriculum around those requirements. The UCEAP Peace Corps Prep webpage provides a lot of resources to both prospective and current participants. One that I want to point out here is the Peace Corps Prep Student Guide. I just have UCLA's up, but there's one for every undergraduate campus in the entire system. And it has all the details for the program and essentially is a campus-specific handbook for all of the program's requirements. And like I said, you can find it and a bunch of other resources on our prep page under the how to apply tab.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. Now I want to share some updates as it relates to Peace Corps opportunities and job openings. Next slide. Thank you. So as I mentioned before, we work in 63 countries and we have 6 sectors. Currently, we are not sending volunteers abroad because of the pandemic. However, we are accepting applications on a rolling basis because we hope to resume operations by early 2022. There are 2 different ways to apply. Option one would be to apply to a specific job opening. Let's say health volunteer in Senegal, or education volunteer in Latin America, or youth and development volunteer in Morocco. So that would be option one. On the other hand, we have option two. So if you are interested in serving where needed most, you can definitely tailor placement team that you're willing to serve anywhere. So they would find a perfect fit for you according to your skill set, background, intercultural competencies, and such. Next slide. So we have a lot of resources. So I highly encourage you to visit our website, peacecorps.gov. Also, we have around 71 recruiters in the US, and we are here to help you, to answer your questions and support you throughout the application process. Actually, when you connect with a recruiter, you're 55% more likely to become a volunteer. So feel free to visit our website, or you can also scan this QR code to stay in contact with your local recruiter. So before you graduate, and when you finish your Peace Corps Prep certificate, please feel free to contact your local recruiter. If you have questions as it relates to Peace Corps benefits, lifestyle within Peace Corps, and life after Peace Corps. Next slide.
All right, so next steps. If this is at all interesting to you, this program, I would first point you to the Peace Corps Prep webpage on the UCEAP website, and encourage you all to apply. There are 2 cycles a year, and the spring cycle is actually open right now and will be until April 16th. So there's still time to apply, and please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions about that application process. My email is here on the screen for you to take a look at. And when you are kind of planning for the prep program, you know, one of the most the funnest question is to decide which EAP program to go to. Again, you can choose any single one. They are all perfectly fine for the purposes of this program. But again, if you want to talk to someone about that, I am more than happy to do that. In fact, if you see the QR code here, if you want to go ahead and scan that, will allow you to set up an appointment with me, and we can work through your application together, or program advising in terms of what you'd like to do. So I'm going to go ahead and stop recording, and then we'll go on to the question and answer session.